Okay, so everyone, welcome back. So I'm Matt, and this is Daniel. We are back with our episode 3 of finding the hobbies to make us happy and to make our lives more enjoyable. In addition to our daily chores and daily jobs. So today we are gonna be talking about how to escape from reality, maybe how to escape from the burnouts and how to escape from the bad things that you are experiencing in your real life. So Daniel, can you explain what do we mean by escaping from reality? What do we mean?
Well, sometimes reality can be a very stressful place. It's like your 9 to 5. It's like your school. It's like your school, your school life, your student life. It's things that require some your mental capabilities, your physical capabilities to be like pushed to the limit, and sometimes we need an escape from that setting. So, therefore, this video is titled "Escape from Reality" because it is a process of removing yourself from reality so that you can be at peace.
So how are we escaping from reality in this case?
In this case, we will be discussing about games. So, games is like my escape from reality. Games are like quite a lot, not only mine, but it's also quite a lot of people's escape from reality.
I see. So can I ask you then when do you start playing games? Can you remember your first game?
I can remember my first game where when I was maybe less than like first grade, preschool.
Preschool? So how old were you then?
Maybe I was like 6 years old, 4 or 5 years old. That's when I started playing my first game where it's Flappy Bird.
So on what device do you play the game?
I played on my dad's iPhone. It's a very tiny iPhone.
Yes. So when you were 6 years old, right? So it might be like iPhone 2 or iPhone 3, something like that, right?
Yeah.
So and then the screen will be very small, right?
It's a very small screen, very thick frame.
So how do you enjoy it? How do you like it? That experience? How was it?
Well, it's mostly because whenever back then my dad and my mom was like busy. They had lots of places to go, so they take me with them, and they gave me the phone. They gave me the phone and they let me play games on it, which it made me lose my boredom. It keeps me entertained, and I'm a kid. I have nothing special to do. I don't have any job to do or whatever. So my parents just let me play games.
So for me, my first game is I think it's like snakes and letters.
Yes.
So you remember so I think it's a game from a Nokia smartphone. So they are like the smartphone. I think they are mobile phone with keypads. So it's such a nostalgia to think about that right now because no one uses a keyboard phone right now. So my first game was snakes and ladder, and so we need to dodge the snakes and we need to avoid the snakes to get the fruits and stuff like that.
Avoid obstacles and eat the fruit, and the snake gets larger.
Yeah. That's a game. So it's something that we see in snakes.io, something like that,
Yes,
right?
yes.
So we can even say that snakes.io game came from that game. So for people who are wondering what snakes.io is, it's a game that you can play on your smartphone or your tablets, or your mobile devices, or your iPads. So it's like a game, where you drag a snake and eat things and
eat particles.
eat particles, and then you got bigger and bigger, and you avoid the obstacle. So it's such a pleasant and escape from reality, I guess, if you are thinking about trying one game. Yeah. So from what I had about it, so maybe there will be parents watching this, and maybe there will be older people watching this. So I think they might be worried that we started playing games at 5 to 6 years, right? Because we were too young.
Yeah.
So from my opinion, I think games they are very beneficial, right? They're very beneficial, but I think like we shouldn't really like let children or kids and like 10 or 12 years old, like we shouldn't let them play games too freely, right?
Too freely, because my parents gave me their phone. They gave me the phone. They didn't buy me like a phone on my own. So which is a good thing, because if I had my own phone, I would have the freedom to like go play whatever games I want, but at the same time, like it has no restriction. It doesn't keep me in check. If my parents gave me their phones, like it's like with the restriction, right? Yeah. It really helps me keep in check, because that way I don't get addicted to games a lot.
Yeah. And like from what I know, what I understand, back in those days, smartphones, they are not like that smart, right?
Yeah.
And the internet connection was pretty terrible, especially in our
definitely.
countries. But right now, like smartphones, they are very, very capable. Like we can do whatever we want with them. So, for people, like who might want to, let their, like younger siblings or younger kids, younger children, like, who want to like let their kids or let their like children like make gaming those kids or those children hobbies. I think like it would be well cautioned to like check like whether like they are really playing games or like they are doing other stuff. Maybe like talking with ChatGPT or stuff, right? Because like like aside from the game, like ChatGPT, it can be harmful for children, especially for those growing small brains, right? Yeah. So I think like another thing that I want to talk about it is that whenever like the parents or like the older brothers or the older sister, they want to like give their phones or they like give the iPads to the kids. I think they should absolutely use the kids mode. Kids mode. Yeah, they should definitely use the kids mode.
Yeah. Because like if it like kids will be kids, because
they have a natural like curiosity, right? They're curious about everything.
They're curious about everything, and it's easy for them to get into something.
Yeah.
Because their kids, their minds are still growing. They will absorb like everything that is that they're accustomed to, and it becomes part of a habit.
And like without the restriction from those kids mode, like the brains of those young children, they can go wrong at their young ages. So let's keep these things aside. So now let's talk about games for real. So 10 years old. So you said like your first game was a mobile game, right?
Yeah.
Mobile game. So what types of games have you played? So have you played like PlayStation or Nintendo Switch, or have you played like PC games? What games have you played in your life?
I play like a wide range of games in my life, but console games like the PlayStation, the Xbox, I rarely play, because I only play them just because some of my friends own it, or I once had a PlayStation before, but my dad plays it.
All right, I got it.
But nowadays, and like for like the past several years, my phone and my laptop was my bread and butter if I wanted to play games.
Okay. So can I ask, like what types of games do you usually play? So do you play like single player games or multiplayer online games?
I really love to play multiplayer games.
This
is due to the fact that I have friends that have the same routine as me. They go to school, they do some homework, they shower, they have dinner, and then they hop on to play games. So and all my friends also love to play games, and this is also good. So it becomes like a good mix where every night we have game night.
Well, so that's when you were young.
That was when I was young, like when I was like sixth grade, and up until now.
Oh, until now? So you are also playing with your friends until now?
Yeah, but so my friends like my friends are not like, they're not like the same ones since sixth grade.
Oh, so like your friends, they may change.
They may change.
But you are still playing with your friends.
Games, like with like
your
friends.
Old friends and new friends alike, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so from what I heard about it, so these multiplayer games, they can create socialization very much better, right?
Very much better because it's your friends, right? Us humans are social creatures.
Yeah, I get that.
So if you were to go without human interactions, then it could really be detrimental. But every night, I have the opportunity to play games with my friends, maybe watch some movie with them as well. But mostly play games, and it really gives me the social power. Like it gives me social energy.
Oh, that's interesting because like I have had a similar experience about that. So I used to play a multiplayer game called Mobile Legends Pen. So I think I started playing it like around like 2019 when I was in grade 9. So at first I played it by myself. So it's a multiplayer game. We can play with other player that we don't know because it's an online game. So I played it. It's fun by itself. But then like I met with other friends online, like some like older brothers that I know. So like I think it's during the COVID period that like we can't really go out, right? We couldn't really go out.
So yeah.
And in my gallery, during that time, it's like one day, like when the like first good Wi-Fi connections were available.
Yeah.
So maybe like every day, like something like I would go online and I meet up with my like other like older brothers that I know from my education platform. So we met it. We channeled our voice chat, and then like we scream and let it all out. Like by saying like if something's go wrong, we say like, why are you doing this? And so from the like parents' perspective and like from the older people's perspective, it may seem like we are like getting bad out, but actually we were really having fun because like sometimes like we need to scream and bend things out, like if we want to like let out all those like how do I say like exhaustion from our body. So like I play with them. Sometimes like I even forgot to like have dinner or lunch. I sometimes got scolded by my parents because I didn't come to the lunch or dinner.
Sometimes games can be like that.
Yeah. But what I want to tell right now is like games. They are like very good. If you are introvert, especially an introvert who wants to socialize with the world, like and you don't want to meet with people face to face, and sometimes like if there's someone that say that you like or like say that there is a crush of you, yeah, say that. So like if you go or something like a friend that you want, like someone you want to be friends with, so say that you go to their Instagram or you go to their line and you just send them message. If you guys are still like getting to know each other, it will be a little awkward, right? It will be very awkward.
Yeah.
But like if you use the games, especially like multiplayer game,
yeah,
and like you guys like channel the chat or like voice chat,
yeah,
it will be like it will help a lot in creating a very real connection and relationship.
Because, like, everyone you're doing all that thing like Mobile Legends, like you're playing the same game and you're in the same voice chat with others, so it really creates like, oh, I'm not the only one playing Mobile Legends, right? It's like you guys got something to relate to.
Yeah, because like we humans need social approval too, right? Like we want like what others are doing, and like we want like what others they don't like. We want to see it. Yeah. So that's my experience playing mobile game. Right now, I don't play it that much because I don't really have a lot of time because I'm struggling with like my academics and stuff.
You gotta get your academic first priority.
Yeah. That's what we want to say, But we're not saying that like we should give 100% of our life and our time and energy to just academics or work. No, we should find hobbies that we can, enjoy in our free time, because if we don't do it, we will get bad out, and burnouts they will be very bad for your health, and like the burnouts they can lead to like severe like health health problems.
Stress is a
Yeah,
very, very bad thing.
they can lead to health problems,
Mhm.
and that's when the gaming came in. Because like by playing games, we can escape from our like daily struggles
Daily
and
struggles.
daily fight against something. Maybe like daily fight against like academics, or like maybe like you are
Mhm.
trying to get promoted at work, and if you don't let it all out by doing something a hobby, like you are like health condition, it will be very bad.
It will be bad.
Very,
it will
very
be
bad in the future,
Like you got
yeah.
nothing to turn to, right? Like it's like everyone has stress daily.
Yeah.
So you need some sort of outlet in order to turn that pent up stress into somewhere. You gotta
Yeah.
put it. You gotta put that stress somewhere. So gaming is one of those hobbies, or gaming is one of those things that can really help improve people's stress. But at the same time, some people really do take games seriously, so they often rage. And they often, you always you see streamers
they're
and like
screaming.
they're screaming in the game. Sometimes
They
get
use explicit languages.
explicit languages. They get too entwined in that activity. So sometimes it's best that you play games with a limit.
Yeah. I can see the reason why.
Yeah.
Because like as we have said, hobbies are important. They complement,
Mhm.
they complete our life, our like boring and eventful life.
Mhm.
But at the same time, like we need to do our own things, academics,
Mhm.
university, high school, maybe like work and jobs and our social life too. Games, they should be like not only games but also our hobbies. They should be like complementary, like they should be like accessory, or like they should be optional.
Yes.
They should be things like that complete our life, not things like that completely fill our life. You get what I mean?
Yeah. It shouldn't be like you shouldn't make it an obstacle, because too much of something is bad. Like how to say, too much of something is bad. Like, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
like
So,
everything should be
yeah.
like everything should be balanced.
So I get what you say. Like it's like you were saying that like we should treat these hobbies,
Mhm.
especially games,
Especially
because
games.
they have some like it's disadvantages related to that, and we will talk about them later. So we should treat our hobbies as like sweets, sweets
Yeah,
and
yeah,
treats that we treat ourselves after a long day at work or at university or at academics, right?
Yeah.
And sweets and treats, they're very good. Like they can like release our stress, and like they can like cure. They can like cure our like
Overall, it's very enjoyable.
yeah. It increases our overall life experience, but
Yeah.
eating too a lot of sweets and treats, that can lead to like serious health problems,
Serious health
right? So we should
problems.
keep things moderately, like especially
Mhm.
games.
Same thing with games, because like they're made to, some games are made to be addicting. Some games are you ever have this sort of experience where you play this much, or like you have to like complete this mission in order to get a good equipment, a good resource in that game, and you have to spend like 2-3 hours in order to like achieve that resource. The gaming term is called grinding. You grind for resources, so like you spend 4 hours, like really, really long hours, like sometimes even night, to get that one, like to get those resources you want. So it's made to be addicting.
Yeah. So what we recommend is like not just like just don't just pick just pick only one hobby.
Mhm.
Maybe you should at least pick 2 or 3 hobbies
Two or three
to
hobbies
rotate
to
between them,
rotate
between
yeah.
themselves, because like just doing one hobby, it can lead to like addiction. Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like we are not sugarcoating things here, so it can lead to like some addiction if we just focus only on one thing. So maybe like like so as we have talked about it, like less week and less week. Like maybe that you should go to the gym or you should go to Muay Thai, and then like when you are tired, just play some games.
Yeah.
And then some days you don't want to play game, maybe just read some books.
Read some
Let's
books.
just balance it out, right?
Balance it out, because like if you don't want to do this thing, do something else. If you don't want to do that, something else. If you can do something else. Keep those things rotating.
Yeah. And then like we recommend, like if you don't want to get only one hobby, just do one hobby a week. Yeah, that's what I recommend.
Yeah.
So for me, personally, like I like to play games and I like to read books and I like to hit the gym too. Okay, so some week I might play games in my free time, and some weeks I don't want to spend a lot of energy playing games. So that's when I decided, okay, I will read books that week. So if you like balance things out, it will be fine. So regarding like related to games, I want to ask you, have you ever played like single player games too?
I played single player games before.
What types of game have you played?
I am sure everyone knows. For whoever those are watching, I played Minecraft, and I'm sure our viewers are watching. They also play Minecraft before at some point
in their life.
Yeah. But I really love Minecraft because sometimes some of my friends also have played multiplayer, but there's other games that they prefer to play. So when I'm alone by myself, I play Minecraft.
Okay, so like for viewers who don't know what Minecraft is, can you like just talk about it just a little bit?
It's a 3D.
How do we play the game?
It's a 3D game that involves blocks, and those blocks they're just blocks on their own, but with your creativity they become something really beautiful to watch. It all depends on your creativity, and it's really, you can do pretty much anything in that game. Yeah.
So Minecraft, I think like if you are saying like that, like if you want to be creative, or maybe you want to like boost your creativity, and you don't really want to socialize with other people online, maybe Minecraft is a good choice, right?
Minecraft is a good choice. It really, the game really lets you express yourself, your creativity. Some people build things, but they're not the same with other people. So if you have like there are also things called Minecraft servers where you can go into people's servers and you can see them. You can also see them play. They can also see you play, and you can also check out their buildings, and like and each building has a story to tell about that person. It really, like, you can really see their creativity.
So like as we are talking about Minecraft, I need to share some experience about me. So I used to play Minecraft too. But there was like a brother that I know, like he loved Minecraft so much, and he is still playing it. Like he's building walls, like he's building like very pretty like buildings and construction in the Minecraft. And guess what his major is right now?
Engineering.
Architecture. And he's got a full ride scholarship because he has shown like the very real passion about building things, and he even submitted his Minecraft to the university.
But that's the beauty of some games where they really let you. It's not just a game anymore then, because sometimes some people say it's just a game, but for those who really love that game, it's not just a game. It's just like a good way of expressing themselves. And as you said, like he let out his passion for architecture through Minecraft. Yeah.
So what we want to say is, like most people, whenever we are talking about games, they see like shooting games like Counter-Strike or like PUBG Mobile, or maybe like Free Fire, something like that, or maybe like multiplayer games like Mobile Legends or like ROV, and maybe something like what is there, like League of Legends.
Yeah.
So people are always thinking about those games. But actually, there are a lot of types of game. Like so, say that like you're interested in fiction. There are a lot of games related to fiction. And say that you like cooking. There are like very realistic cooking games out there. You can even use like recipes from those cooking games at your home.
I'm glad you also mentioned that because I have been recently playing a cooking game with my friends.
Okay, how is it?
Overall, I cannot complain because this like it's just like well cooking and like virtual cooking is not the same, but it feels like you're a chef because it's actually a stressful game, but at the same time it's so fun. By stress I mean like it doesn't make you stress mentally. Like it's not
It's a good stress,
it's
right?
a good stress.
So there's something
something
like
to get you, like,
bad
fired up.
stress and good stress, right?
Yeah, something to
And
get you
this game
fired
give
up.
you good stress, right?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
it's like the game can really knock you into your senses because there's like the game is a very short pace but super fast. You have to cook, you have to coordinate, and you have to send out, you have to like collect orders and send out those orders to the people who are eating in that game. The game name is Overcooked 2. So well, the name says it. It's a cooking game.
So I heard that you talk about like using your hands and using your brain
Yeah.
and using your thoughts at the same time,
Yeah,
right?
it really needs so much coordination because you have to move really fast in that game, and
Oh.
you have to pick up plates. And there's like different buttons for different functions. So you can pick up plates, you can throw the food, you can and so there's lots of functions. So it means many different buttons, and you need to like have really good memory, good understanding, and good hand-to-eye coordination.
So these games they
Yeah.
can sharpen your mind.
It can
And
sharpen
like
your mind.
they can increase your motor skills, right?
Yes.
Your like hands and maybe like something like the connection between your brain and your hands.
Yeah, and you also need cooperation.
Decision making skills
Yeah.
too, right?
And teamwork. Teamwork is so important in that game because some people say, "Oh, games are blah blah blah. They're addicting." Of course, they're addicting if you don't play with it responsibly. But I feel like some games can teach you a lot, and that game is and that the Overcooked game is one of them.
Yeah. So talking about games, like people sometimes they
Yeah.
forget that when we are talking about games, there are both games stay easy, right? Like chess
Chess.
or
Yeah.
monopolies or it's like even
Yeah.
So
Uno,
say that you don't have someone to play chess and you want to play chess like seriously, like me. So I love playing chess. So like I started playing chess at like I was like in like 12, 13 years old. And like I always, go around the school challenging people playing chess. But like even then, like it wasn't enough for me because I was always winning. So at the time, like I found a game, like a mobile chess game. I can play with them like the boards in the game. And it's an addiction. And these chess games, they really helped me to get into Thammasat Business School too. Because like they made me like, they increased my IQ and they increased my thinking skills and critical thinking skills. Yeah. So what we want to say is that, like games, there are a lot of types of games and you
Lots
should
of type of
experiment with many types of games
Yes.
before you commit to one game. But from the ace gamer, so like I don't play games anymore. So I want to recommend that like should play not only one game. You should maybe switch between 3 or 4
Switch
games.
between-
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you just play one game, you will get addicted. But
Yes.
if you like rotate between 3 or 4 games, it
It's-
won't be an
it's new,
addiction
it's new,
and
like-
like because like it will be like very new experiences
Yes.
each time you play.
Yes.
So like to spice things up.
Sometimes like well, my parents like they just think it's games, right? Like we're looking at the screen and watching colorful things. But for me like like when I mention games, like some parents they just think it's like shooting games, whatever, right? But some games are really special because they can really teach you without like sometimes they don't outright teach you, they indirectly teach you, such as an overcooked, like the game I mentioned, the cooking game. You it doesn't tell you to act like this.
You need to come up with your own
you need to
solutions, right?
Yeah, like they don't outright tell you to use teamwork. You have to use teamwork, but they don't tell you that.
So we need to like understand things by ourselves.
Yes,
We need to like connect the dots by
connect the
ourselves,
dots.
and that's when our creativities and critical thinking skill they come alive, right?
Mhm.
All right. So you might be thinking right now. So these games, are they better than TikTok or Instagrams
Yeah,
or social media? And for both of us, the answer will be definitely.
definitely.
Because like for games, they have like limits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Even for multiplayer games, after a match is done, that's done for that match.
It's done. It's
If you
done.
want to play another match, you need to start another one.
Yeah.
And say that like you don't really have a lot of time. You will start it, right? Because like so say for Mobile Legends, a match takes at least 10 to 15 minutes. So say that you only got like 30 minutes and like one of your previous match, it took 20 minutes. You only got 10 minutes. You won't play another match because like you don't you know that you don't have like enough time. So that's why you will stop.
Definitely, because you got to respect the time, right? If you have 10 minutes left and like you have like 10 minutes left before the class starts, you have to respect that 10 minutes.
And you can't quit in the middle of the game, right?
You can't quit in the middle of the game. Exactly.
Yeah. For the multiplayer
that's
games,
a good function because
it teaches you to respect other people.
Yes.
Even people you don't know.
Yes.
Like even people you don't know and like you are joining online to play together. This multiplayer game they teach you to be patient with the other people, be forgiving with other people.
And at the same time, like if you get caught in a match, but like how to say, some people do get caught in a match like when they're busy, right? Like for example, they might go past that limited time. So they have to like awkwardly play. But for me, like that can be avoided if you make the right judgment.
So to play games, that means we need to like manage our time and energy wisely
because games is enjoyable, right? But
and then they teach us you to manage your time wisely too, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's another benefit I don't know existed. So another thing is like when it comes to games, this especially multiplayer game, they reward good behavior. So you can swear in the games, in the matches, and then like you can quit in the middle of the game, and you gotta respect the other player, and you gotta accept the loss too, right?
Yeah.
So like these things, they seem like they are related to games, but no, these things are very related to games, and they are especially related to daily life, right? Because we gotta respect other people, their time, their energy.
Yes.
And then like we gotta treat other people with respect without using like bad languages. And then this game teaches us, like every game teaches us that loss is inevitable. There will be losses. Sometimes you will win, sometimes you will lose. And that's part of the life and that's part of the games, right? So these games they teach us about it.
Like like some people will say, oh, I lost, okay, next game. But sometimes if you think about it deeply, then it's exactly what you said. There are ups and downs, but some people just look past it, right? It's because because the teaching here is indirect. They don't directly teach you like you'll lose, you'll win. It's something you got to figure out for yourself.
So it's like these games they teach us that we gotta accept our losses too, because like we can't always win, right? And that's the mentality that we need, because like if we continue with our lives thinking that we should win every time in everything, we get penalties for sure. And see, these games they teach us indirectly that we need to accept our losses and sometimes we need to move with our life. See, if you think like these are unrelated, no, they are related. Games and life, they are very related, because games they are created by people with real life experiences. So it's like like the knowledge and the wisdom from the game creators, they are passing down to us, right?
That's what they intended, I'm sure.
So let's talk about like how to control our time and energy and like how to not get additional burnouts by playing games. Do you have any recommendation about it?
I definitely do. So usually for me and my friends, we start playing games at around 9:30
PM?
9:30 p.m.
Uh-huh.
and we stop playing at around 12.
So time limit?
That's like the time limit. So 2-3 hours, because I'm a huge gamer myself. But if you're not a huge gamer but you like to play games, I feel like 1 hour, maybe 1 hour and a half is the best
For daily.
Yeah, for like daily.
Uh-huh.
But me being like a hardcore gamer, it really gets past that limit. But I really recommend 3 hours, like 3 hours at the most, maximum, because sometimes too much screen time is bad.
Yeah.
Too much screen time is bad. Playing games is good, but it's one other thing if like your eyes like get ruined.
Yeah. And that also, you might be saying that these games, are they really better than doom scrolling? Yeah, they are better than doom scrolling. So if you think, like you will get addicted to this, like matchmaking games, multiplayer games, stick to single player games. That's my recommendation.
Yes.
Maybe like split games like Stardew Valley.
I play that.
Yeah, Stardew Valley or something like Monumental Valley or something like that, right? Single player games. Or like even play Candy Crush. Because if you have done it, if you're done a level, then no problem, right?
No problem.
We don't really need to like think about others too if we are playing single player game. Yeah, that's what we recommend. Because like for the doom scrolling matter, we can stop, because if we scroll up and down, there are a lot of infinite content.
Yes.
And it ruins our attention span. Like say for the game, like say that you are like playing Mobile Legends. Mm-hmm. So I would ask you a question. So say that like you are playing a multiplayer game like Mobile Legends or PUBG.
Mm-hmm.
Can you really multitask when you are doing that?
You can't really multitask.
You gotta focus everything on it, right?
You gotta focus everything, like because it requires all your attention. One little thing can mess you up. Like well, like if you just like, how to say, in Mobile Legends, if a person kills you, like if a person like slays you, then they get lots of gold, which can really contribute to them like gaining lots of experience, lots of power. So it's best that you give your full attention to that game.
Yeah, that's what we want to emphasize it. Because for the games, like whatever game you are playing, like especially like if you're playing chess or stuff like that, you gotta put like 1000% of your concentration.
You cannot mess up in chess.
Yeah. One round and you are dead. So like, I like social media. Mm-hmm. Social media is like, we don't need to put a lot of our like minds or concentration. Just like scroll mindlessly, right?
Yeah.
And that's ruining our brains. So we recommend our viewers, if you want to like stay online, and like if you want to like escape from reality, play some games, because at least they are better than doom scrolling social media with infinite content. We need to stop scrolling every time like something's come out. Instead, if you have some exhaustion, or like if you get fed up, just play some game. If you don't want to play like Mobile Legends or PUBG or like shooter games, like those like very mature games, play some like very funky or like very funny games. Like you can even play Talking Tom or like Angry Birds.
Yes.
Or some other like
Play with zombies.
Some other zombie.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like people think they are mistaken that we shouldn't play like Chinese game if we are at this age. No, play. Do whatever makes you happy and play whatever makes you happy.
You only live once, because games are for all ages.
Yeah,
no
you
one's
can
telling
play
you to not have fun.
whatever games you want. So our recommendation is play games and escape from reality instead of like getting stuck in the reality of doom scrolling social media, because that's like bad for your health. Doom scrolling. Instead, let's escape from reality together by playing games.
Let games be one of your outlets for stress, and always make sure to play responsibly.
Yeah, so for our one final recommendation is that for the like for the games with like mesh or like levels or text. So set a time limit. Maybe like if you want to play 1 hour, you shouldn't go over 1 hour. Say that like you have finished like 5 texts.
Yeah.
And like you go like 15 minutes. Maybe like stop then.
Stop.
Yeah. So like
do something else like read.
yeah. Maybe what we are saying is that like set two limits and then stop. Whatever like the first limit comes up. Yeah, that's our like recommendation. I think that's all for our tonight gaming recommendation, right? So let's escape all from the like doom scrolling era and let's go back to our roots and play some games together. Yeah.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you so
for
much for
tuning in,
tuning in.
everyone.
Yeah.